guys, welcome to the Homestead. So today I want to talk about something that comes up in the comments every so often. It's not too often, but it's often enough that I think I need to address it. And I definitely have opinions on it. And that's moving out of the United States to go homestead, be a homesteader in some other foreign country. I have seen numerous comments, even some lately, who have said, Zach, the way the world's going, the way our country's going, Joe Biden being in charge and all, and him not even realizing he's, in fact, the president. Do we really want to be in this country when it all comes crashing down? Wouldn't it be better if we were just somewhere else? And they pick places like Paraguay or Ecuador or Costa Rica or wherever. Somewhere, a lot of times it's somewhere in South America. And they say, Zach, it'd be just better to homestead there. There's a lower cost of living and it's a tropical paradise. You can grow food year round. And, some of those things sound pretty interesting or pretty appealing until you realize there's some definite downsides to all this. Definite downsides the way I see things. Number one, I've had friends who have moved to places like Costa Rica, Ecuador, and Paraguay before, and all of them have told me, Zach, the cost of living really is not all that, there's not all that much savings. It's not a brighter future out there when you talk about cost of living. In some aspects, yes, but if you're going to maintain that American mentality of getting things you want and enjoying some of the things that technology brings you, ordering things through the mail, it's not like just you can order something on Amazon and it just shows up the next day. It doesn't work that way. You can't go down to your local Walmart because there is no Walmart. You can't go to your local Sam's Club or Costco because there is no Sam's Club or Costco. If you're going to want something that we as Americans enjoy, like, a pair of Wrangler jeans, pair of, your name brand tennis shoes, or a good pair of boots, or, something else that, you enjoy or makes your life easier, you're going to have to order it through the mail, and it's going to cost you. So the cost of living, from what people have told me, I don't know for sure, is not all that much better. Actually, it's about the same or more, is what some people tell me. The growing food year-round would definitely be a benefit. Definitely be a benefit. I mean, definitely in the tropics, you can grow all kinds of things you can't grow here. There's always food that you can be growing. I get it. And you can have livestock there if you live in the right country, in the right area. Yes, you can do that. Congrats on that. But the downsides, in my opinion, are way outweigh the benefits of such a proposal. Number one, if you move here and you live in some other foreign country, always you will be the person who stands out. You will always be the rich American. You will stand out like a sore thumb, and if times really get tough, you will be that rich American that everyone thinks it's okay to steal from because, again, you're rich. Not that you're rich, but they see you as that because America is a very, very rich country. It's only Americans who would think about leaving all of that to come out and live in the jungle or live in some remote place where they can grow their own food. And so people are going to take advantage of you, and you're always going to be the outsider. So you don't have the roots. You don't have the background. You don't have the history that other people who are local have always had living in those areas. Most people who grow up in these countries have never left their own countries, never even left their own neighborhoods, ever. We as Americans have that ability. We have that richness to be able to travel the world and see things and experience new things. But most people in these countries never, ever leave their neighborhood. And when you come in, you're always going to be the outsider. And if you've ever understood living the gray man approach, that's never a good thing. It's never good for operational security, OPSEC. It's never good for, being that gray man and just trying to blend in. Because if times get tough, you will stand out like a sore thumb. If totalitarian regimes take over, and these things happen down in Central and South America from time to time, they have a long history of going through these experiences, you will stand out like a sore thumb. And that brings me to the number one reason why I will never, ever, 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 ever move away from this country. The ability to defend myself and my family. Right there. This is my Savage. It's a bull barrel 308. This is my go-to rifle, unloaded. But this is my rifle. This is the thing that I use to put food on my table. I have killed a lot of deer with this rifle. You can't not own one of these in most countries. You cannot own weapon platforms with a 30-round mag attached to it. You cannot own a lot of handguns, pistols. You are very limited in what you can own for self-defense in these places. And I will never move to a place like that. I don't want to move to a place where I'm an outsider, and I don't want to move to a place where I am unarmed. So, yes, there are a lot of people who have this idea that if they just move out of the country, they'll be able to avoid all the problems that are going to come here in this country. But the problem is you're trying to figure out how to avoid that problem, but you're going to step into a whole other set of problems in the country you move to. So the way I see it, and having weighed the cost-benefit analysis, is yes, we're going to have problems in this country. Yes, we're going to go through supply chain issues, and we're going to go through, it could be complete depression. But in this country, I think you're going to fare off far better if that's the case. If that does happen, you and your family, your children are going to fare far better than you would if you were in another country. A place where you don't have the roots, you don't have the history, you're an outsider, and you do not have the ability to defend yourself if things really got sticky. So there's my number one reason. This is again, I've taken more deer with this rifle than any other rifle that I have on the Homestead. I've owned it for, I don't know, probably 15 or 17 years. It has been through the bushes, briars, and the BS, as they say. It is not a safe queen. It is a bush rifle. And it shows. It looks really good on camera, but it's got a fair share of scratches and scars. It's been through the ringer. Anyway, I want that ability to have that in where I live. And I can't do it over there. So that's my main reason. If you don't care about that, if you're like, Zach, that'd never be a problem. You've never read history, and you've never read recent history of the places that you're moving to. You know, some of the things that have taken place. Guys, the world's a unstable place. Things can appear stable for a time, but things don't stay that way usually for forever. What would you do if you could not go down to the local store and get a quick part to fix your chainsaw, or your some kind of you wanted a new garden implement? You'd have to make that yourself, or you'd have to do without. I like my chainsaw. My chainsaw comes in handy. There's a place that's not that far I can take my chainsaw to and have a small engine mechanic look at it and tune it up and fix whatever issue is wrong with it. I like that ability. If you live in the jungle somewhere in Paraguay or Ecuador or Costa Rica, you're not going to have that ability. You're going to be in a world of poop, if you need something to fix whatever. It just is what it is. I don't want that. I like the ability of, I can always find out here, there's always somebody who knows how to work on small engines. There's always somebody who knows how to help you fix this or fix that. Like when I was putting in my sawmill, there's a guy down the road. He's worked in sawmills all his life. He gave me a lot of great tips, on how to work that sawmill and do it effectively and do it right. And I would not have come to the place I was in operating that sawmill without his help. So it's like you have at your disposal people here who are willing to help you because, there is that baseline of being, a fellow countryman at the very least. And you speak the same language as they do. You understand some of the same things they do. But if you move out to, you're going to be completely and totally reliant on goodwill. And depending on the times we live in, you might not always have that. All right, guys. Hey, listen, check out our merchandise, teespring.com. Links in the description below, and you can find our Stupid Should Hurt shirt. If there was a lot more hurt in this world, it'd be a lot less stupid. Also, Farm Fresh Butt Nuggets and Farm Hair Don't Care. Some of our best-selling shirts. You can check those out, too. We appreciate all the support of the Homestead. Hey, listen, if I'm wrong on this, and if you just want to get out of here and head off to a foreign country and live there and raise your homestead there and raise your gardens there, let me know why in the comments below I'm wrong on this. I don't think I'm wrong on this. I think there's a lot of benefit of being here. Even if there's a complete and total collapse of this country, then I still think there's a strong benefit of remaining here. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. All right, see you next time in the Homestead. Bye! Hey guys, I'm happy to introduce an American Homestead sponsor, Zervita Zeal. Now, first off, I only accept sponsors from products that I use and believe in. My family uses Zeal mainly because we want to ensure a healthy immune system. You see, it's made up of only whole food concentrates and includes no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. The included sweetener is all natural from fruit and the stevia leaf. It's gluten-free, it's vegan, and it's kosher. In 2018, my youngest son was involved in a bike accident that resulted in the surgical removal of his spleen, and that's an important part of his immune system. And because we live on a farm, you can guess that having a healthy immune system for our family is very important. Some of the included ingredients are beetroot, chicory root, turmeric, moringa, blueberries, cranberry, goji berry, milk thistle, ginseng, alfalfa, broccoli, and so much more. It's these natural ingredients that can easily be made into a powerful and tasty drink that my family can make and feel good about. So sign up and give it a try today. Every purchase you make goes to help the homestead so that we can continue to make great homesteading videos for you. Link is in the description below. Go ahead, give it a try. Hey guys, did you know you can become a patron of an American homestead? They get access to private videos, and we send them gifts from the homestead that we make here on the homestead. And we also enter our patrons into special giveaways that are only available to them. And before you go, please check out these other great videos. Go ahead, click. I'll wait.